Hello and welcome to Make Your Kingdom. This is a city building game and it has just released on Steam and it's completely made by one person. You know how I get about those. Oh yeah, I'm very inspired by those and extremely impressed at the same time. Anyway, we're going to create a new game straight away and you can see here that you have to play through the prologue before you can go to the other modes, but bear in mind, obviously, if the developer wants to change it, then well, maybe they'll do that. I don't know, but generally I have not booted this up before because I wanted us to experience this together. And as you see here, set up and equip a stronghold, save as many residents as you can. And the other modes are Expedition and Casual. Expedition involves building your own kingdom from scratch and making sure your subjects have everything they need. Keep them safe from the cold, hunger, external threats, and other twists of fate. Yes, so as far as I'm aware, there are enemies, including orcs. I don't know whether there are any others, but yeah, that's obviously going to be a bit difficult for us to deal with. But otherwise, there is a casual mode as well, which allows you to develop your kingdom without any challenges or outside enemies, and it's a very relaxing experience. And I very much like that, because generally, if there's a city building game, I really want there to be, well, maybe 3 modes total. One mode, which is just the normal gameplay mode where there are enemies and you're going to be attacked and you have to deal with certain, pressure involving things. Then have a sandbox mode, which is more of a relaxation mode where you don't really have to worry about, well, pretty much anything and you can basically just build things, and that's fun, right? And then a third mode, maybe like a challenge mode or something like that. I'm actually not entirely sure what the third mode should be, but generally, I think that's a really nice selection right there. Anyway, we're going to play the prologue. Alright, so here we are. We are now in the game, and you can see here they're giving us a tutorial. Oh, okay. I actually gotta say, these kinds of things I really appreciate, because even though I can kind of understand that, yeah, it's probably going to be WASD to move around and Q and E to rotate and things like that, it's really nice to see when the tutorial is actually going to be like, oh yeah, this is what you've done, this is exactly what you're supposed to do to fulfill these criteria. That's great. Because you can see here, when I touch T and G, respectively, it tells you exactly that you're actually touching the right keys, instead of it just basically being like, well, you need to do that a little bit more, just a little bit more, but then it gives you an unknown value. I think that's really cool. Obviously, bear in mind that is very much a case of, well, it's a minor thing, but it really does make a big difference. Anyway, more people are starting to show up, so we need to put a roof over their heads. Click the main building icon and decide where you want to place the new building. Alright, here it is. Okay, so there's the first new building. Okay, so apparently the arrow says this is a great spot for a building. I actually wonder, you can't build here. Can I place it anywhere, or do I need to place it there? Well, this is the prologue, so I should probably just do what it says, and we'll just place it round about there. Alright, so the to-do list involves helping the residents to bring boards and stones to the main building. Okay, good to know. We also have a wide variety of different resources up here. So we have population, gold, stone, boards, and food. So I assume boards are made out of wood, so we probably need to get a lumberjack or something along those lines up and running. Anyway, you can work alongside everyone else. Help your people build a main building, find the boards or stone, and then bring the materials over to the construction site. So yeah, this is me right here. This little fun guy. I find that very, very funny. Okay, let's take the board and we will place it over there. Okay, that is, I gotta say, I actually really find that very charming. That is really nice. So basically, we could just take all this stuff and we can literally just build it ourselves, as you can see right there. Technically, you don't have to do this. You can allow your workers to do that. And look at this. You literally... You have the opportunity to hear 137 tips on effective kingdom management. I won't buy that book right now, but I will buy it probably later or something along those lines. But yeah, that's actually amazing. So yeah, okay, so help the residents to the main building. As you can see, look at this, they're roasting marshmallows. That's actually really cool. Okay, I love it. Okay. I think everyone's building it now. Okay, so yes, now we can help build. So let me just put that down real quick. Can I put this down? How do I put stuff down? Drop Q. There we go. It came up at exactly the right moment. Okay, so now I can help build. So I can hold E, and I can now help the building to get finished. We need resources for new buildings. Let's work on that. Find the sawmill icon at the bottom of the production tab. Okay, so as you can see, we have food, production, kingdom, decor, and defense. Let's go for production. There's the sawmill. I like the icons as well. I've got to say, I feel like the icons are really clear about what they actually are. I know a pretty big sin that a couple of city building games have done in the past is they've made their icons really kind of unknown. It's kind of like, okay, what's this icon? What's that icon? What's this icon? I don't know what it is, you know what I mean? And this game doesn't have that problem, which is really nice. I like that. So let's go for the sawmill. Where do I have to place it? Where does it say? It just says build. Ah, there we go. There we go. Right there. Okay, yeah, so we should probably build it round about. Your building needs to be connected to a road. Well, does it? I suppose it does. Okay, well, I guess we'll just place it round about there then. We need to build roads so our residents can move around. In fact, all buildings need to be connected to a single network of roads. Click the red button above the building or select road in the bottom left corner. And there's road. I like that as well, the fact that they do have a separate menu or a separate selection for the road, because generally if you're thinking about other city building games, I can think of one very popular city building game that has a wide variety of different road structures, shall we say, but obviously you're going to need to go into a sub-menu for that, and it's a little bit more complex, I guess you could say, but maybe that's going to happen later down the line. But I very much like, look at this. This is so nice already. Look at this. This is really, really cool. Okay, so I'm going to be building this roundabout, I guess, here. I don't actually know what I should really do, but I like that. Look at this. I like the fact that they are now showing these little guys moving around here, and they're able to move around really nicely. Okay, so with how hard-working our people are, all we need to do is find them a job, and they'll stay at it without so much as a lunch break. Alright, so now we have to give them a job, which is obviously to build the sawmill at the moment. Okay, and they are, well, we have a couple of people that are basically just relaxing by the fire, having a nice little marshmallow here and there. And yeah, we can go into control mode at any time as well, by the way. So I can basically do this, and then I can take my little guy, and then we can go over here and we can literally help build this. And this is actually going to increase the speed of the build by a pretty significant amount. As you can see right there, they were at 17% or so when I started to help them. And then it just, you know, dramatically increased, which is actually really nice. Anyway, to make boards, you first need to get log production up and running. The closer the logs you want to gather are, the faster your board production will be. We now need to set areas for chopping wood. Select the lumber icon in the production tab and left click and drag to highlight at least 15 trees. Okay, so there's lumber, very easy. And I haven't highlighted any trees just yet, but here we go. Let's do that. There we are. Next, select the mine icon. Okay, there's the mine. You can only put the mine next to mountains, and don't forget to build a road leading to it. Okay, thank you. Very nice. Okay, so where do they say I should build it? Oh, right around about here. Okay. So let's have a look. Let's put it round about there, and let's put the road connecting to it like so. That sounds pretty good to me. And now we're gonna get some people. Yeah, we're going to get some people. Okay, so wait a minute. We need a forester house. Do we need a forester house? I'm actually not entirely sure about that. Anyway, I'm going to go back and play my little... Oh, look at how cute these... Oh my, okay. These are super cute animals. I mean, to be fair, I feel like the settlers are actually really cute as well. I don't know what it is, but the aesthetic of the game in general is just very wholesome. And I love that, you know. Generally, that is just super nice. Oh, I should have probably taken some resources. I cannot pet the goats. You know, that is an oversight. I feel like I should be able to pet the goats, at least a little bit. Maybe a little heart icon could, you know, could raise up off their heads or something like that. I mean, that's completely, you know, that is not really necessary. Let's face it, that is not really necessary, but it would be a nice little addition, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna help build it now because all the resources are here. I'm not gonna do the busy work. I'm just going to hold the button. Yes. That is what I'm going to do. We're going to need lots of stone for new buildings. Select a mine and click the plus icon in the menu to bring in more workers. Okay, so current workers are 1, total jobs 2. Now let's build some houses for our people. Okay, so let me actually just have a quick look here. So I need to do the plus icon. Can I not? Ah, there we go, there we go. Okay, the arrow was a little bit in the way of the plus icon there, but that's fine. We have now assigned 2 workers to the mine, and now we have to build a house. Very nice. Okay, so where do they want us to build the house? I'm actually not entirely sure. Should I just build it randomly? I think I'd like to... You know what? I'm going to build it around here, I guess, because I think this seems pretty good. You can also change the direction of these things too, so I think we're going to build it around about here, I guess. Let's build one of them. I like the way that it just literally comes flying in from the sky. I think that's cool. And let's build another house. Let me just twist it around a little bit, and we're going to place them not too... should I place them close to each other? I don't really want to place them too close to each other. So I think we're... you know what? Let's do it this way. There we go. Let's do it somewhere like this. There we go. Let's do it like that. There we go. Nice. Okay. I'm thinking that's going to be really good. And, oh yeah, by the way, there is a speed up button as well, as you can see. So we're currently playing at regular speed, but if I wanted to, I could go for extra fast speed. Look at how fast the settlers move now. Oh, wow. Yeah, they are super, super fast. I am very much looking forward to seeing what kind of buildings we are going to be able to get. Okay, so I have assigned the workers. Haven't I assigned the workers adequately enough right here? Or do I need to do more? No, I think I've done exactly what I need to do. Yes, as you see, there is a tick mark there, so that's absolutely fine. Okay, so yeah, otherwise we just need to build a house. I can technically get my little guy with his mohawk, and we can walk over here, and I can maybe help out. Here we go. Look at how much faster it is. It's actually a lot faster than you would think to actually have yourself help. And personally, I feel like that's a really nice touch, because I know that in other games, whenever sometimes you have the ability to play as one of your citizens, you usually have that ability, but it doesn't really give you a significant impact on the gameplay. But it feels very significant when you literally go up to one of these buildings that needs to be finished, and you hold the button, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's done within a matter of seconds, in comparison to it basically giving you not much benefit at all. So I really like that. Anyway, tell your subjects where they can gather edible berries. Select the red berries icon in the food tab and left click and drag. Okay, so we've got some berry bushes right here. Okay, I'm liking this. Let's do it. Let's do this. There we go. I can already hear the airships come whirring in with new residents on board, but we'll need access to fresh water. Click the well icon in the Kingdom tab. Okay, let's do that. There's the well. And I should probably just put it somewhere random, right? I mean, it doesn't need to be next to the water, I suppose, right? I don't think so. So let's place it round about here. Why not? Let's place it round about there. I think that seems like a good place for it. I like the fact that you can literally place it in between roads as well. Oh yeah, also I feel like they are traveling way too unnecessarily, so I'm actually just going to make another road roundabout here, because this is just completely unnecessary for them to literally run all the way around. Such a long distance to run extra than they would otherwise have to be. Oh, there comes the airship. There comes the airship. Okay, so let me actually just go back to my little guy, and we'll see if I can... Are all the houses built? Yeah, I think they are all built. Okay, so let me actually just see if I can help. Yes, I can. Look at how fast that is. Look at how fast that is. That's crazy. Nice. Our buildings are gradually falling into disrepair. To make sure our homes aren't done in by the ravages of time and bad weather, let's build an architect house for keeping an eye on them. You can find the architect house icon in the Kingdom tab. Okay, architect house. There it is. The architect monitors buildings and roads, keeps the settlement lit up at night, and upgrades buildings. Without an architect to keep an eye on them, buildings gradually fall into disrepair. Alright, very cool. Okay, so where am I going to place that? I actually have no idea. Probably at the back here, right? Yep, somewhere like that, I guess. Don't forget about your people's needs. We need to build a market. Okay, there's the market. Wow, this is a very large building. I'm not entirely sure where I want to build this, actually. I mean, what are these over here? Is that stone, or what is that? I'm actually not entirely sure. I guess I will basically just build the market round about here. And then we're going to have to connect this to the road, right? I mean, I think I need to connect it to the road. I mean, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I'm basically just going to make sure that that it is okay, you know. We need to get some more houses as well, actually. So I'm basically just going to make it so that houses are really, really close by to the market, because let's face it, if you are a person that lives nearby to a supermarket or a convenience store of some kind, your quality of life goes up, because that means you don't have to literally trek for hours upon hours upon hours to get to where you need to be to get some food or whatever. And this is exactly the same premise, at least I hope so. Maybe I'm making a grievous error, but hopefully not. I think we might need to get some more wood. Do we need some more wood, actually? Let me see here. So production, no, we need to lumber. No, these are all still being cut down, so they still need to do that. I like how they have continued to have the little icons above the trees as well, so it basically, you know, allows us to know that that's exactly what's going to happen. Anyway, let's have a look. Yes, they also build stone roads and light torches at night. You'll need boards for repairing buildings and stone for roads. Evenly distributing architect houses around the city will make for more efficient work. Okay, so the architect house is over there. That's pretty even in my opinion right now. I mean, obviously he's going to be... I actually don't know whether that's a good place, to be honest. I think it probably would have been a lot easier for me to place these houses, or you know, somewhere else, and then place the architect house in the center. That probably would have been much better. But I am a bit of an idiot sometimes, so you know, it happens. But you know, we're fine. We're going to build the market real quick, and we also need to build this house over here. I'm actually going to see whether I can interact with this to speed it up. No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay, let's start baking bread. Find the farm icon. Okay, let's have a look. There's the farm. To get one wheat farm working efficiently, you need to plant 12 fields with wheat. Okay. Alright, so let me actually see here. So that means I need a pretty significant area, right? Do I not? I think I would probably need a pretty significant area. So let me just build that roundabout there. And I don't actually know how much space we're going to need, but I might need to cut down a bunch of trees here, but I'm gonna hopefully not have to do that just yet. I'm kind of wondering what I can do to increase the amount of wood production without having to expand my operations far enough so that we're basically just foresting the entire world without replanting trees. Because obviously if you replant trees, then it makes all the sense in the world to be able to continue regenerating and cutting down trees, regenerating, cutting down trees, so nothing gets lost over time. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I was hoping we could do, but I'm not sure. Maybe we just don't have the access to that just yet. Yeah, as you can see, no, we do. Yeah, the forester cuts down trees and plants new ones near this building. And we already have... Do we not have a forester's hut? Are you serious that I did not build a forester's hut? I am an absolute imbecile. Okay, I should really do that. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to build this roundabout here, and then the road is going to go, I guess, like this. I don't really know, but yeah, I just generally would like to have a place where trees are going to be regrown, because if we don't do that, well then bad things are probably going to happen in the end. Okay, so what's this? Coal burner. This is where boards are turned into coal, which is needed to make iron and certain types of food. Coal is also used to heat houses during the winter. Okay, good to know. Right. Okay, yeah, because here's the thing. We are going to run out of boards relatively fast as soon as that happens. Because look at this. I only have 12 boards at the moment, if you can believe it. It's pretty bad, right? It's pretty bad, so I'm going to need to do something about that. That's the reason why I was kind of worried about getting the forester house built. And where are other red bushes? Okay, we got some red berries right there. We got some red berries right there, but that's basically it. Okay, here we go. Your best option is planting 12 fields with wheat next to one wheat farm with 2 workers. Right. Okay, so there's the field. So 12, right? Yes, 12. So let's do... Wait a minute. Oh, I have to click it automatically. Okay. So that's 6, 9... 12. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, and there's the airship coming in, doing a little bit of trading. We like it. And I'm going to be placing 2 workers to the farm. And we are... Yep, there we go. We've got some more citizens. The airship actually does drop off people as well. So we need to build another house. So let me build one of those round about here. I'm going to try and make it so that houses are a little bit more compact now, rather than having space between them, because it just wastes space unnecessarily. And while it might be much better in terms of living conditions for the settlers, I don't know whether they really mind. You know, they probably don't, let's face it. So we can probably just relax with that. Okay, so this guy's going to be building some, well, building. I say building, he's not going to be building wheat, he's going to be growing wheat. Yes, indeed. Anyway, let's build a sheep farm. Okay, so how do we do that? Where is the sheep farm? Let's have a look. Okay, so food. There we are. There's the sheep farm. And I'm going to be building it probably around about here. This seems pretty good to me. And then we're just going to connect that. Because then everyone can basically just come here and they know this is the sort of agriculture district sort of thing. And that kind of makes, I think, more sense at least. At least I hope that it makes sense. Oh dear. Okay, so let me have a look. Wait a minute. There's farm. Yep, there we go. Let's just highlight those. And what's actually going on with the stone? Yeah, is stone going okay? Are we doing all right with that? Yeah, it seems like we're going okay with that. As you can see, not too bad. I really wish my house would... wait a minute. Where is that house? Is that house... Needed to upgrade. I need food? Oh, we have no food? Are you serious? I've marked these. Are you serious? I've marked those. Come on now, fellows. I think someone is actually over there. Yeah, as you can see, there someone is actually picking those berries. But yeah, it's a little bit slow for them to do that. Okay, wait a minute. We're going to need to get these as well. There we go. I mean, I'm actually wondering, they're going to eat wheat, right? Aren't they going to eat wheat? Maybe? Maybe not? I'm actually not entirely sure. Oh well, whatever the case, let's go to the sheep farm. Wait a minute. Do I need to actually build anything here in regards to the sheep farm, or are they just going to basically do that? No, I don't think I need to place anything like fencing or anything along those lines. I think I should be absolutely fine with that. And it seems as though I have now increased the amount of people that we have, as you can see. So that's pretty nice. They don't have enough food just yet, but they are getting there. They don't have enough coal either. I should probably build a coal burner house, to be honest. So I'm going to place that roundabout next to the mine. I think that makes the most sense. Because we are also, I mean, we're going to be burning things over here, and I feel like that being next to the mine would probably be the best place. I mean, maybe it's not. Oh, the mist is rolling in as well. Okay, we should be a little bit careful about that. Okay, so let's speed things up real fast. You can use the keys 1, 2, 3 to decide your speed if you want to. Otherwise... But before we can bake bread, we'll need to process the wheat. Find the mill icon in the food tab and build it. We'll also need a well nearby. Check the resource priority list. Be sure to put the resources you need for your people right now at the very top. Okay, so wait a minute. Resources priority list. That's at the top over there on the right. Okay, very good. Okay, so let's go to the mill. I'm going to place the mill round about here. That sounds good to me. And then we have the priorities list. Move it up your list of priorities. Okay, so the list of priorities, I'm actually not entirely sure what we need. I guess bread. Bread needs to be number 1. Right? Doesn't it? I'm not entirely sure, but this is actually a really nice list as well, because you can assign people to the various buildings, and then you're going to have a much easier time of micromanaging a much larger settlement when that happens, you know, because eventually you are going to get a very, very large city going on, and you're going to need to make sure that all of that works. Okay, so wait a minute. Is this guy actually doing anything? Is he? I have no idea. Let's put 2 on the Forester house. And let me... I need to do something. I need to select lumber. We haven't selected these. I should probably select these as well. We should probably build another forester house, to be honest. It feels to me like I don't have enough forester houses, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I should just build another sawmill somewhere else and then just, you know, start cutting down trees somewhere else. Maybe that would make sense. I really don't know at this point. But we are just going to build the mill for the moment. And bread is the number one thing, so that's not too bad. What do we want to see? Well, can we... look at that. You can actually turn things off as well. That is really cool. Look at that. Yeah. So that's really nice as well. So they have like an icon-based filter. So, for example, if you have buildings that need repairing, then there you go. You have the ability to do that. Oh yeah, so I should build another house. This is also something that I am falling behind on pretty badly, and something that I really do need to get on top of a little bit faster. I am way too slow in building houses. I need to build more houses much, much faster. Otherwise, bad things are going to happen. I'm going to have boards be the number 2 and logs be number 3. I don't know whether this is actually a good way of doing things, but I kind of would like to have those things be prioritized as much as possible. Okay, so we've built the mill. Need more of a specific resource? Move it up your list. Yeah, well, we've already done that. The higher the item on the list, the more deliveries will be prioritized. You can also decide how many workers you want to have producing this resource. Yes, that's what we already found out, which is really nice. It's going to get cold soon, so we need to think about heating before it's too late. Let's get coal production going. You'll find the coal burner house. Okay, well, I've actually done that, amusingly enough. I've already done that, as you can see. So that's actually really nice. I don't need to worry about that any further. Do I? No, I don't think so. There it is. It needs boards at the moment. And we are I think we're pretty low on boards, actually. You know what? I actually don't know where to go, to be honest. Shall we... Let's just select some more trees in and around the city so that we can just basically gather lumber from all over the place. There we go. And now let's have a look. Okay, so we need to prioritize wheat, water, and bread. Okay, so that's what they actually say. So wheat should be number 1, bread should be number 3, and then water should be number 2, I guess. There we go. We did it. Okay, fantastic. So there you go. Wheat, water, bread. I should probably get another well, shouldn't I? I should probably get another well. So there's the well. I'm going to put another one around about here, I guess. And hopefully that house is going to be built relatively soon. Okay, so we need to build a butcher house as well. Yeah, I think we have I think the architect is fine just being 1 at the moment, right? Okay, airship hangar. This is where airships and airship parts are made. Okay, so if we want to do that, then we can do it. We have the textile factory. This is where wool is turned into fabric. I don't have too much wool at the moment, but it might be an idea. Let's place this right next door to the sheep farm. That kind of makes sense, I guess. And then we want the butcher house, which will probably be under food, right? Yeah, there is the butcher house. This is where meat for sausage comes from. Sausage is a difficult delicacy to make, though those residents that eat it will work more productively. Very nice. Okay, let's place that... Well, I don't even know where to place it, to be honest. Let's place it right next door to this place then, I guess. I don't really know. So we'll just place it wherever. And how are we doing so far? This house still isn't built. I'm not entirely sure why not. Yeah, I did not want to go into that house, thank you. Okay, required resources. It needs one board, right? It needs 1 board. So where? Okay, wait a minute. I think they're actually they're collect. I find that so funny. These guys literally just picking up massive tree trunks with one hand and literally lugging them around. I love it. Okay, let me see. Wait a minute. Oh, here we go. We got some boards. Can I pick those up? No, I can't pick those up. It seems like that is being used for some other construction. Okay, yeah, I have no idea where any of the raw materials are now, unfortunately. Oh no, there we go, there we go. Now I can help to build a house, which is exactly what we need to do. I really do need to get another house up and running as well, because no doubt the airship, that's going to be coming soon, and then it's going to be like, oh, you don't have enough houses, you imbecile. That's what it's going to say to me. Anyway, let's have a look here. Let me see if I can maybe do something about that. Let's get another house up and running. Can we put it there? Yes, we can. Great. Okay, that's looking pretty nice. Click to upgrade the building. Oh, look at that. You can upgrade all these buildings. Okay, wait a minute. Should I build another architect's house? Does it make sense? I think it might. So let me actually build another one. Let's build another architect's house so that we have 2 architects running around doing the upgrading and things like that. That kind of makes sense. Okay, so water for the... what is this? The mill. Do we need that? I think we do, right? So I'm actually going to try and prioritize that a little bit. Architect house is okay. The well requires more stone. What is happening with this? Why are we not transporting the stone here? I'm not entirely sure. Do I need anything else? Doesn't seem like it. I mean, at the moment, I feel like we have enough stone, but we just need to transport it, so maybe I just need to go and get it, to be honest. I mean, we have people running around all the time, so it really shouldn't make any difference. Yeah, we just need 2 of those. If I can just go and get them, then that would be fantastic. Do I need another person here? Do I need another person on this or something? No, look. I mean, we have people doing it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, I've actually taken some stuff for myself. Look at that. There we go. All right. Yeah, I think one thing that would actually really help this this sort of like you know, knowing where to go and what to do with all these resources and things, it would really help to have like an icon that goes above where the resources are when you are in this control mode. I think that would really make a big difference, because then that would be basically be like, okay, you can pick up resources from here. You know what I mean? That would be kind of cool, in my opinion at least. Okay, so we can upgrade. I mean, we're already upgrading things over here. We need boards. We need resources over there. What kind of resources do we need for here? What is that? Stone and everything? I'm actually not entirely sure. Why do we? I have no idea. Okay, let's upgrade the roads, I guess, a little bit as well if we need to. And there's another architect house. I should probably take the resources myself over to the architect house, because it's very, very close by, as it is. And shouldn't be too bad for us. Unfortunately, the other house is also not getting done. Oh, no, I entered the marketplace by mistake. You get out of here, marketplace. Thank you. Well, I should technically get out of the marketplace. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so now all we need is some stone. And the settlers do actually do what they are supposed to. It's literally just a case of there's just so many things to do. There we go. House upgraded. Fantastic. Look at that. More people can live there now. Oh no, someone starved to death. Oh, that always happens with me. I'm sorry. Oh dear. Yeah. I'm pretty bad at that kind of thing. I'm pretty bad at looking out for food for some reason. I don't know why that is, but it always happens whenever I play a game like this. I always have issues feeding my settlers. Oh no. Oh well, never mind. Okay, I think I should probably get out of control mode in just a second and see what I can do in the overhead view. Okay, so let me have a look here. What's actually going on? Should I get some more wheat? I mean, I could also build the butcher house, I suppose. The butcher house might make sense. I mean, we have a lot of meat, but we just don't have the butcher house up and running just yet. So it might make sense for me to go and just get a couple of these to do that. It's very busy as well. I love that. That's so cool, because you're literally thinking to yourself, this is alive. You know what I mean? This is alive. This city is feeling like an actual bustling hub of activity, and everyone's running around trying to do the best they can for the society that they live in. In my opinion, that's fantastic. That is very cool. And I'm being watched by this very cute little... I want to say goat. I think it is a goat. I don't think it's a sheep because it has horns. So I would assume... No? I mean, maybe it is a sheep. I'm actually not entirely sure. Anyway, point is, it's cute. And it's watching me. Oh yes. It's probably devising some evil scheme to murder me soon. Probably. Yes. Anyway, there's the main building right there. Okay, so I'm actually wondering, where are the... Oh, this house needs... more stone. I don't know where the wood is. That is the only thing that I can't find. I think it might be over here. No, that's the forester's house. Ah, there's the wood. Is this the wood? No, this is not the wood. Okay. Yeah, so I actually have no idea where the wood is. I mean, let me see here. This is just a regular house. That's a regular house. There's the sawmill. So the sawmill, it should be very close by to here. I don't seem to be able to pick up anything from the sawmill. It could be because we have a very small amount of boards at the moment, maybe, because people are just continually taking stuff from there. And I can 100% assume that might be the case, because obviously we are burning coal for the winter. It is fall at the moment, so it will be winter quite soon. I would like to find that house, though, because I am lugging some stone right now. There we go. I seem to be the only person lugging stone right now, so I think it is a pretty important job to do. And I keep going into the marketplace for some reason. I am an idiot. I don't know why I'm doing that, but okay. I don't even know. I don't think I even need 2 workers in the mine at the moment, to be honest. I feel like the mine is overstocked as it is. Seems like we are continually getting stone very, very quickly and easily. And it seems like most people... Oh, we're getting a lot of... Oh, we're getting a lot of food. We're getting a lot of food. Look at that. We've got 17 food right now. That's super nice. Okay, I'm kind of impressed by that, because usually, as I say, I have a hard time in these kinds of games getting food, and it seems like we're not doing too badly in that regard this time around, which is really cool. I like it. Okay, wait a minute. Come on, get me there. You know what I'd love? I'd love a sprint key of some kind as well. I feel like that would be kind of nice, but obviously that is very much a personal preference. The butcher house is now built. Fantastic. That means that we can now start getting sausages, and we can now start increasing our productivity. Now I will build this house right here. And then we can hopefully get the textile factory up and running as well. Okay, so that house is now built. But we are going to need to put food in there and some various other resources. Now, the question is... Oh, I can literally... Now that's cool. I gotta say, I feel like that... This game is literally fulfilling a lot of wishes of a lot of people, because I know that I've spoken to a lot of people in the past about city building games, and they always mention one thing to me, and they say like, okay, I'd really love to control one of my citizens and to actually participate in the activities of the town on a personal level. And that is exactly what is happening here. I mean, you can quite easily tell that I can literally go around and do whatever I want to do in my own little way. And I think that's amazing, actually. I think that is super cool. I'm just going to highlight that so that people can actually start taking the, what is it now? Start taking the stone. Yeah, that's it. Start taking the stone over there. So hopefully they're going to be able to do that. But I mean, just the fact that I can literally go around and basically do whatever I want in regards to participating in certain activities, I can do that. If I want to, I can do that, which is really quite amazing. Okay, so I'm going to upgrade this building right here. I think we actually need another mine, to be honest. So let me actually just see. There is another one. There we go. And let's build the road round about here. There we go. Okay, that's looking pretty nice. And I'm going to try and maximize the priority on that as well. Oh, you can only prioritize one thing. But look, the textile factory is now done. Look at that. That was super fast. So as soon as you prioritize, seems like your people get on that really, really quickly, which I'm very much liking. Okay, so I think, you know what? I think that's probably going to be it for this episode. If you would like to check out Make Your Kingdom, then you can obviously do that through the link in the description. And look at this. We need to find a new home for the people in our kingdom. Let's set up an expedition. To do so, we'll need an airship. So build an airship hangar from the production tab. You know what? If you want to see another episode of this, I would be more than happy to make one. So just let me know down in the comments if you want to see more. And if you do, then I'll get on that straight away. And if you don't, then you can pick it up for yourself. I'd highly recommend it. It looks super fun, in my opinion, and generally, as I say, if you really want to be part and you want to feel a part of your own city, rather than being like a godlike entity all the time, then this is definitely something to go for. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.